நீங்க ரெக்கார்ட் பண்ணிருக்கீங்களா?
Hey guys, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Please check guys. Is my screen is also visible, right? Quickly confirm, yes or no? Nikhil, Monica, there?
Sir, I am there, sir.
Yeah. So is my screen is visible?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So today, once again, we are going back to Git, local and remote branching process. Guys, last 3 days session, I have covered the Jenkins. Now, once again, we'll back to Git, guys. Git, you already know it's a source code or version control system. So quickly, what I'm going to do, later we will talk about the branch and all. Quickly, what I can do, I can go here and I will create one project. Consider I am the developer. I am the developer. So let me open my Eclipse. You no need to worry about Eclipse and all because we are learning the AWS DevOps. No need to worry about Eclipse. But consider like what the developer they will do. Developer generally they will use some editor. They will use some tool in order to write the code, right? Same like I am the developer. I'm going to write some code here. So how can I write the code that and all? You no need to worry. Simply what I can do, I can create some Java project. Again, I'm telling you, this is you no need to worry, guys. Okay. Say suppose they are using some application. Maybe consider like they are using some Java application, right? And click on finish. And this is not required. Okay. And they are writing some piece of code by creating the class. Say this is my test class and okay, this is my maybe a pages. It's a package name, and I'm creating one class also. Say this is one class, a base class. Then click on finish. And here there is a program they have written, which is the main method, and I'm writing some system.out.println. This is my base code. This is the base code. Okay. Again, I'm telling you, you no need to worry about this program. It is done by the developer, not by the DevOps engineer. Okay. Generally, the developer, they will use some place where they will write the code. This is basic editor, which is an Eclipse. Using the Eclipse, they have written some Java code. That's it. Now, in order to navigate to this particular workspace, what I'm doing, right click on this project where you can see the properties and you can see this one, right? This is the System Explorer. You can click on this. Now, this is where, you know, in the local machine, this PC, local disk C, user, Dell, and Eclipse workspace, where you can see the many project. I have created this project, which is Java application. Inside the Java application, where you can see the SRC, pages, and this is the Java file I have written, right? Base class.java. So this is my class file. Pages and the base class, main method, exactly the same code, guys. Exactly same code that I have written here. You can find it in local machine also. Once again, I will back to Java application. This is the entire project of your Java application. If you see this one, inside the Java application, we have a JRE and SRC, right? Can you see here? SRC. JRE you cannot see here, but SRC you can able to see. Inside the SRC only, you have created the package called pages. SRC, you have a pages. Inside the pages, base class.java. Here also we have a base class.java. So what I'm going to do now, I have written some piece of code right here. This code I am going to push to the GitHub. So I have a developer. They have created an application called Java application. This Java application I am going to push to GitHub. You know, right, how to push the code from a local to remote with help of how can I push the code from local to remote? Which place where we can write the command and all? What is the place? What is the place name?
In Git bash, we have to write.
Exactly. So we have to use the Git bash. Through the Git bash, we can able to push the code from local to remote. So I can open my Git bash. This is my Git bash. When I check PWD, present working directory, it is saying C users Dell. But which folder I have to navigate? I have to navigate to this Java application, right? Let me copy this location and go to Git bash, type cd, change directory, and you can paste this location. And what happened?
We have to give double slash there.
Yes, exactly. Yes. So paste this. Instead of single slash, put the double slash. Okay. Put the double slash. Here also, put the double slash. Press enter. Now, if you check present working directory, yes, right now we are in Java application. Now, initially, we don't have any Git, right? That's the reason it's saying there is no Git repository. So, in order to add a Git repository or in order to initialize your Git, what is the command that I need to write?
Git init.
Exactly. So, we have to write the command called git init that will initialize an empty repository to your working copy. So when you press enter, it will initialize an empty Git repository. So in order to check this one, I'm writing ls space -le. Can you see? Here one empty directory is available, which is .git. Now super. So we got the Git now. What is the next step? If I check Git status, it will say there are different untracked files are available. Here we have a many untracked file. So in order to move this file into the staging area, what is the command that I need to write?
Git add.
Exactly.
Space
So we
dot.
have to write git add space dot. When you press enter, and if you check the git status, it will tell, right? My files already it is under stage directory, stage file. It is called index. It is the tracked file, and I have to commit this one. How can I commit?
Git commit hyphen
Exactly.
space hyphen m.
Git commit space -m.
Any
And I have to
message.
give any message. I have to give it. See, suppose base class or base project created. Like that, I have given some message and press enter. That's it. If you check once again git status, it will tell on branch called master. It is a local master. Nothing to commit. Working tree stream. This is called local master. Now, whatever the changes I have done, that I have to push to the remote. So for that, I have to create first a repository in the remote, right? I don't have any remote repository so far. So I can go to the browser here, not this one. I can open a github.com and I click on sign in. Not this one. No, I forget this 1 minute. Yes. 1 minute. Okay, 614006. And I am the authenticated user. Now let me quickly create one repository. You can click on new repository and I have to give some repository name. Any repository name you can give it. Say suppose this is my new Java app, like that I have given some repository name. That's your wish, guys. You can give any repository name. And it is the public repository. I can leave as it is and click on create a repository. Create a repository. Now this is the place I have to push the code, right? Just copy this one and let me add git remote add org and you have to give the remote repository URL. You are setting the remote repository URL. Super. Now, if you type git remote, which is origin. Now I can push the code, right? Git push.
Hyphen u.
If you want to use hyphen u, you can use it, or otherwise directly you can use origin master also. That's fine. So git push origin master. When you press enter, yes, it got pushed, right? So now if I check this one, definitely I can see all those files here. Can you see here? In SRC pages, you can go here base class.java and I can able to see some file got added here. And it is saying, right, around 3 minutes before I have done the commit. That's the reason. And I can see the commit message also, base project creator. And if I want to see the commit ID, where I can see the commit ID. So here, when you click on code, okay, if I, 1 minute, let me check the commit ID. So click on SRC. Yes, this one. So click here and you can see the commit ID as well. So whatever the file that I have added from the local to remote, that you can find it here. Okay, leave it. Click on this. Now, what we have done. See, consider this is my local. This is my local. And this one is a remote. And I have written my code in my local machine. That basically we can call it as working copy, right? Yes or no? So we have written the code, which is working copy. In this working copy, you have written all the piece of code through the editor, which is called Eclipse you have used. After that, what I have done, I have moved these changes to the staging area. I have moved these changes to the staging area with help of what? Which command I have used? I have used the command called git add page dot. In order to move to working copy, earlier I have used the command called git init. Now after that, this changes I have moved into another place, which is nothing but local repository. Local repository generally will point to the branch called a local master. This is staging area. This is a staging area, or we can also call it as index. Staging area is also called as index. So we used a command here, git commit we have used. Git commit. Now, whatever the changes that we have done, we push the changes. We have pushed the changes to the branch called a remote branch, right? So this is my remote. We have created a branch called a master. All your changes, we have pushed from local to remote, guys. All your changes we pushed to local to remote. Now that code you can able to see inside the master. So this changes is done by Dinesh. Dinesh only push this code from local to remote. He followed this certain step. Are you agree? Any questions so far?
No.
Now, so suppose in your project, think like there are 2 or 3 developers. They are working on the same project. Now, how the things will happen? How they will merge, or how they will pull the code, how they will clone, or how they will push the code. That's what we need to learn, right? For that, what I planned this session, Sadish also added in this particular class. So Sadish is going to act as another developer. Consider like we both is working on same project. So we already created one project locally by Dinesh, and he pushed the changes to the remote link to the branch called new Java app, which is under DKG 4484. This is the username and this is the repository. It is available in the remote. Now for this same project, which is new Java application, Sadish is also going to contribute. That's the purpose of Git, right? Git is to make a collaboration, just to contribute your code as well, right? Because in your project, definitely 1 or 2 members, they will not work. More than 2 or more than 3 members working with the same project, they have to work with the same project. For that reason only, we are going for repository system, a version control, a distributed system, which is the GitHub. Now, what Sadish is going to do, he is going to contribute something to this particular code. It means that he is going to add some additional code, or maybe he is going to work with some other functionality, and he is going to contribute this particular project. For that, what is the first step Sadish has to do? The first step, the new Java application, it is available under my username, right? Anyway, he is also going to contribute to same same username only, but before that, he should get this code to his local machine. Then only he can able to contribute. For that reason, what Sadish has to do, Sadish has its own platform, Sadish has its own laptop, right? So that guy has already his own laptop. First step, he is going to get the code from remote to local, because my repository is the public repository. It is not a private repository. He can able to view the code and he can able to pull the code also. For that reason, what he is going to do? So he is going to pull the code, or he is going to clone the code from the remote to local with the help of a command called what? Git
Curl
clone.
clone.
Yeah, which command he has to use? Git clone, and he has to give the remote URL, remote repository URL. When he use the code, this one, what will happen? He will get the local copy. He will get the local working copy in his local machine. Are you getting my point?
Yes.
So let me stop the screen. Now Sadish will share his screen. Okay. Now I hope you all able to see Sadish's screen. Yes or no?
Yes.
Now, what is going to do? Before pulling the code from remote to local, he is going to create a new folder. Maybe he will go for documents or maybe any folder. What is doing? Don't go for C, right? So go for documents. Because why I'm saying don't go for C drive, the reason because C sometimes we cannot pull the code. There is a restriction. For that, we are going for documents folder, and he has created some project, some directory name. Some directory name is given. Say Java project demo. It is a directory name he has given, and is entering inside, and is going to open the Git bash. Okay, GitHub. So now you open the Git bash. What is the step he has to do? He has to maximize, maximize. Yeah, you just zoom it. Control plus. Yes. Now you will write a git clone, and he has to use the repository URL. For that, he should know the repository URL, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah. So what I can do, I can share my repository URL in the chat box. That way, he also will get. Let me copy this one and put it in chat box. And Sadish will use this remote repository URL. Good. Now is press enter. Now see, he cloned the code, right? Yes or no? Now in his local machine, I think one. Sadish, open the Git bash. Yes. You have to wait actually. Actually, yeah, one mistake actually. One minute. Let me see once again. See OneDrive document. Yeah, it is correct only. Why it is not showing? 1 minute, please. Okay, guys. Can you see? Sadish got that particular project? Yes or no? Monica?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Everyone can able to see this one? Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now Sadish can able to see that particular project, right? Now what he has to do? The next step, he is going to contribute to this particular project, right? For that reason, he is going to import He is going to, this is the first time he entered into the project. Now he has downloaded Java, he has downloaded the Eclipse, everything is set up in the machine. Now this is the time to import this particular project from the local machine to Eclipse. Then only he can able to write the code. Yes or no?
Yes.
Right. So see, wait for a while. So once the Eclipse open this, I want to show this one practically. Then only you can able to get to know that how the real time will work, right? So now see, he is clicking on file, and can you see the import? Yes or no?
Yeah.
So the other developer, what he will do? He will go for file and he will click on import. Now he has to select the general. He has to select a general. When you select on general, can you see the existing project into the workspace? Existing project into the workspace, and he has to click on this one and clicking on next. Now he has to browse. Then only he can able to get the folder from the local. He has to click on the browse. Now he will go for documents folder. Where my folder is exist inside and Java project demo, and double click on this. Double click on this. Now he will click on this new Java, and he will click this select folder, and then click on finish. Now see, a Java application got added this in the Eclipse. Can you able to see this one? Now when you click on this base class, whatever the code just before you have seen the local machine, now it is available in the remote machine. Sorry, in the Eclipse. Are you clear, or do you want me to repeat?
Clear.
Clear.
Right. So now he has added the local project to the Eclipse, right? Now he's going to contribute to this particular code. Maybe, right, what I assigned to the Sadish is, Sadish, can you please develop the login functionality? That's the task, I have assigned to the Sadish. Now what he is going to do, he is going to create the new class file here in order to write some login functionality, in order to develop some login functionality. And he has clicked the class, and he has created one file, right? Login, maybe it's a page, and clicking on finish. And he is writing some piece of code here. Any code, randomly, in order to develop the login functionality, he has written some piece of code. So he has written some dummy code. But in a real time, they will write the original code, right? So yes, written something. Now he made, or he created one class file which is login page.java. It is available locally, right? Now what I can do, maybe what Sadish is doing, Sadish is going with his git bash, he's opening his git bash. Now he is checking, like, he is as of now currently in the Java project name demo. Now he has to change the directory, right? Before that, let me type ls command. Sadish is typing ls command, and when you press enter, now can you able to see new Java? Now he has to switch into this particular directory. For that, he is typing cd change directory new Java. You can press tab also, guys. So when you press the tab, you will automatically get the new Java. Now if you type ls, now we have bin and src. Now we can use git status command in order to see, is there any changes? Is there any changes? For that, he is typing git status. Yes, can you see login page.java got modified? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah, this is the new file got added, which is done by the Sadish. Now I have to move these changes to the staging area. How can I move these changes to the staging area? Can you tell me someone?
Git add
space dot. When we press enter, and yes, now if you check the git status, I'm checking the git status. Now see, all this file is called as tracked file. All this file called as tracked file. But what is the problem, guys, here? What is the problem here? Remember, guys, Sadish is working on in his master machine, in his the master branch. I already told you, whenever if he is doing the changes on the master branch, it will affect the original code, right? It will affect the stable code. He made the mistake. What he has to do? He has to cut the branch. He has to create the branch. From there only he has to work. But whatever the thing is done by the Sadish, it is a mistake, guys. In the real time, people will do this mistake. What people they will do? They will directly go for the master. They will directly go for the master branch and they will do the changes. But in a real time, you should not do this one. Anytime, if you are doing any changes, always it is better to cut the branch. It's also create the branch where you have to do the changes. You should not do the changes on the master branch. Am I clear?
Yes.
Now, how can I revert back? How can I revert back? Can you tell me how can I revert back?
Git revert.
Yes, can git revert and
Master.
no, no.
Sir,
The files. The
file
files
name,
we
sir.
have to give.
What's the file name?
New file. There we can see those two.
So see here in the screen itself, can you see here? Use git restore stage and you can give the file name in order to unstage.
Yes.
Yes or no? That
Yeah.
command you have to use in order to unstage. You already staged. In order to unstage, which command you have to use? Git restore stage and you have to give the file name. Are you getting my point?
Yes.
Git restore stage space. What is the file name? Login page.java. Login page. Press tab. When you press the tab, automatically you will get the login. Okay. Once again, git restore. Tab. Space L. Space L. Tab. Okay. Yes. Yeah. You can copy it. Correct. So right click and copy. Yes. Now if you check the status, you have to check the status. See.
One more page.
Now, once again, what you have to do?
Same command. Git restore.
No. Here we have git restore stage and you have to use this command bit / dot git ignore. Am I correct or not?
Yeah.
Yeah. Type git restore staged space and you can copy bin / that you have to copy. Correct. I click on this and is copying and is pasting. And when you press enter, now if you check the git status, now see the files are untracked file. Am I correct or not?
Yes.
Yes. Now, once again, what you have to do? You have to go with working copy. Now, how can I revert these changes in the working copy? How can I revert back?
Either we can, there we have a command git add.
No, git add is to move to the commit area. Sorry, it is to
Okay,
move to
git
staging area.
revert.
Git
We have
revert.
git revert.
Yeah, git revert.
And the file names, whatever we have there.
Yeah,
Git
file
revert.
name you have to give it. So just to copy one file, right click on this. Okay. Right click on this, copy, and is pasted. And press enter. Bad revision. Is it git revert? Is it correct command? What is the other command? So tell me someone, can you check your notebook? What is the command to revert in the working copy? How to revert in the working copy?
Git revert.
Git revert?
This is not, this is for committed one.
Okay.
Git revert. For committed one, we give this commit ID.
Okay.
To discard those changes in the working directory, we have to give this git restore
Git restore?
and the file
Yeah.
names.
You just write git restore and just right click on paste. No. Now, how can I revert? Check your notebook.
Can we remove them directly by giving the remove command?
Which one?
The files.
Login page.java.
Yes.
Can we try git rm?
RM.
Login page.java. Right? So
Space.
copy that location, we'll see. No. Directly write rm.
RM space hyphen RF and the file
Rm
name.
space rm git not required. Rm space
Hyphen
hyphen
RF.
rf. Okay, now check the git status. Can we check the git status?
Yes.
Yes. Now once again rm and a bin / git ignore. So check the git status now. Once again, we have a Java file, class file, whatever that we have modified, it is affecting. Okay, we can add this one as well. Yeah, we can write it. Rm. Right click and copy and paste. No, this one. Bin pages. Now check the status. Am I correct or not?
Yes.
So remember, this is the problem, guys. Always remember, when you pull the code from remote to local, before that, can you open the Eclipse? Open the Eclipse and see, guys, there is no right a login page, login class. Am I correct or not?
Yes.
Yes. So remember, always remember, before touching your editor or before writing your code, what is the first step you have to do? You have to create the branch. Everyone clear?
Yes.
Nikhil, Satyamurthy?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. So before touching your code, always it is best practice. You have to cut the branch. Now Sadish will cut the branch. Right? He will go to this git bash and he will type one command called git branch. Git branch. When you press enter, he can able to see only master. Yes or no? As of now, you see only a master. There is no some other branch. Now he is going to create a new branch, a feature branch, git space branch, and he will give login page as the branch name. Think like he has created one branch called a login page and is pressing enter. Now if you use git branch command, now I can able to see two branch, but still your pointer is looking on the master branch. What I have to do? I have to navigate from master to login. How? Which command you have to use in order to move from master to login page?
Git checkout, sir.
Exactly. You have to use either git checkout or git switch. That's your wish. Either you can go for git checkout or git switch. Both the commands are same. So git checkout, login page, and when you press enter, now we have switched into the branch called login page. When you use the git branch, now you can able to see login page is in green color. Everyone clear? Yes or no? Yes. Now Sadish will write the code now in his editor. Now, can you see in Eclipse? In Eclipse, still you know, here you can able to see master, right? Yes or no? New Java master. Now what I can do, right click on this project and refresh this one. When you refresh, can you see now login page? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. Now he can add the code. Right click on this and is going with new and creating a class. Maybe that class is login page. Something he has written as a developer. He is the developer, you know the code, how to write the code and all. He has written some Java code. Done. This is login page like that he has written. Now, what is the next step? He has to commit it, right? For that, if you check the git status, you can see, right, it is not tracked it. In order to track, which command you have to use? Git add space dot and pressing enter. And he is committing. He is going to commit also with the help of git commit space -m, and he is writing some message, say login page, test added, test class got added, right? And press enter. And but before that, Sadish has to set the config, right? Am I correct or not? Who is this? Git will ask, right? Am I correct or not, guys?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have to configure the name and mail
Yes,
ID.
yes. Sadish will configure his same email ID and mobile, sorry, and name. So he will write git config space hyphen global user dot email. Sadish will give his email ID, his own email ID. Sadish will give, and pressing enter. Now git config once again hyphen global user dot name within a double quotation is giving his name also. Any name you can give it. That's not required username only. You can give any name. So, but for better understanding, is giving his name also. That's his wish. Sadish. Right? Now press enter. If you check git config hyphen list, you can see, right? So his email ID and the name you can able to see. Where you can see, guys. Can you see here Sadish Bhaskaran r@gmail.com and Sadish 0107? Yes or no? Now he can commit now. Now he can commit git commit space -m and it is giving some commit message. Super. Code got committed. Now, if you check, right, this code is in local master, guys. This is called local master. I'm sorry, local login page branch. Am I correct or not? Local login page branch. Now Sadish will stop the screen. Now let me share my screen. What happened so far? Can you see here? Can you able to see my screen, guys?
Yes.
So what Sadish has done? He has added some piece of code here. So login page class he has added. Now whatever the changes he has done, he moved those changes to the place called staging area. But before that, he cut the branch. That branch name is login. It's the branch he has created. In this branch, he made some changes. And created the staging area. And also he got the local repository also. But still local repository is pointing to which branch? Which branch? Login page branch. Login page branch. Now what he is going to do? Whatever the changes he has done in the local login branch, he is going to push the changes not directly to the master. Remember, it is also bad practice. In the remote, you have to create one more branch. He has to create one more branch. That branch we can call it as maybe a login branch. In the remote you have to create it. So remember, as of now, in his local master, he cut the branch which is login and he made some changes. He has committed also. He got like login local branch. Now he is going to create a remote branch which is called login branch. Are you getting my point or not?
Yes.
So let me stop the screen. Sadish will share the screen. And he will show his remote, guys. Say his remote and put / github.com / in the URL itself, put / in the URL, put the / git DKG 4484. When you press enter, this is my URL. So in that I have created a project called, what is the project name? Java application, right? He can search the Java application. Or otherwise he can click on the chat box also. That's his wish. So yeah, new Java. Click on this new Java. And as of now, can you see, when you see only one branch is available, which is the master branch. Am I correct or not? As of now, only one branch is available, master.
Yes.
Now you will open this git bash and you will write the command, right? Git push origin, and he is going to give some branch name. The branch name is maybe login page. Login page is the branch name. When you press enter, he has to first of all authenticate and sign in with browser or sign in with code. That's his wish. He can give it, and he will click on that one, and before that he has to copy that one. Yes. No, you have to give Sadish user ID password. Sadish. Okay, yeah, he has to paste it. Click on continue. Now, just authorize. That's it. Now you can see after a couple of seconds, permission to DKG 4484 new job denied. Sadish pattern unable to access DKG. The requested URL returned an error, which is 403. Permission to DKG. Okay, 1 minute. Sadish will stop the screen. And let me share my screen. I will go here. You can see security or settings. I can see collaborator, right? I can click on collaborator. And who has the access? This repository is public and visible to anyone. Zero collaborator. I'm going to add the collaborator now. By searching by username, I will search the user ID Satish. Which one? Satish? 0107. 0107. This one. I can click on this. I will add Satish 0107 to this repository. Thereby, what it refers, I am giving an access, right? So Satish, I have added. Satish has to respond it back, right? Let me stop the screen once again. And Sadish will share his screen. And once again, he will go there. And Sadish account. I'm clicking on this. And you can see, click on this and your organization, click on that. Are you getting any notification? New job app, that one, join. Click on join. That's it. Accept invitation. I have sent the invitation, right? That is accepted by Sadish. Are you clear? Everyone?
Yes.
This, are you guys watching, or do you think like it is still you are difficult? Because it is only happening in the real time. Are you clear?
Yes, clear.
Okay. Now Sadish will try to push the code now. Because you know he cannot directly push the code to me. Because if you guys are getting the code from my remote to local and you are trying to push, it is wrong, right? How you can make the changes on my machine, on my github.com. I have to give the permission. That's the reason I'm adding you as a collaborator to me. Are you getting my point?
Yes.
Yeah. Now he's pressing enter and he can able to push the code now. Yeah, he's going to authenticate. Sign in with your browser or with your code, whatever it might be. And he will directly can copy and paste also, or otherwise he can type also. Now click on continue and authorize the Git credential. Now you can see he can able to push the code without login, page cannot be resolved to branch. Once again, can you try? Login page cannot be resolved to branch. 1 minute, please.
சார் நம்ம வந்து இந்த பிரான்ச் நம்ம வந்து கிரியேட் பண்ணோம் சார், லாகின் பேஜ்னு சொல்லிட்டு, அதுக்கப்புறம் சார் அதுல இது பண்ண முடியும்.
What you are saying, man?
சார் இல்ல சார், இப்ப நான் வந்து இந்த ரெபாசிட்டரியில வந்து லாகின் பேஜ் சொல்லிட்டு ஒரு இது நம்ம கிரியேட் பண்ணதானே சார்?
Not required. Not required. Not required. Directly when you use the git push, it will create the branch in the remote. Maybe what can you make it as a lowercase l instead of uppercase l? Can you make it as lowercase l and press enter? Yes. Are you clear?
Yes.
Now can you see here a start new branch login page to login page, local login page to remote login page, local login page branch to remote login page. So here this first login page which replicates local branch, but this login page means that remote branch. Are you getting my point?
Yeah.
Now you can open the github.com and you can see, yeah, now you can see here, when you click on this master, click on master, one more branch got created, right? Yes or no? Login page got created. See guys, wait, in your master, when you click on this, okay, in your master, go for SRC pages. Now here you can see only base class.java. Now see, in your master, I'm clicking master and I am clicking on this login page. Here now you can see the two pages, right? One is base class.java and login page.java. When you click on this login page.java, you can see, right, this is the login page. Yes or no?
Yes.
So this modification is done by Sadish. This changes is only available in login page branch. It is not available in master branch. Maybe Sadish will try it, right? Login page, instead of login page, if he is trying master, definitely he will get the 404 error, right? Yes or no? Because this particular branch is not available. This login page or Java file, it is not available in the master branch. That's the reason he is getting the 404. Or getting my point?
Yes.
Yes. Now, what is the next step? He has done, maybe Sadish will stop the screen. And I'm going to share my screen. See, this is the new Java. And here, when you click on this one, I can also able to see login page, but I'm not worried about that one. But I will go to this one. And Sadish has created a remote branch which is called login page. Now this code is not available in the master. What he has to do? Right? From here to here, he cannot push the code. But before that, he can able to push the code. But in some time, maybe I have violated. I'm not giving the access directly to push the code to the master. What he has to do? He has to write something called in the real time that's called as PR. What is that one? PR. PR means pull request. He has to raise the pull request from login branch to master. It means that Sadish is asking, right? Hey, can you please check my code? If my code is good, you can merge it to master. Otherwise, I cannot merge it, right? So he is requesting to check my code. That's called as code review. That's nothing but code review. He is requesting me to check the code review. Right? So he has to raise the pull request. So how Sadish will raise the pull request? That we will see. Now Sadish shared his screen and he will raise the pull request by clicking on this pull request. Can you see new pull request? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes.
Now clicking on new pull request and see here, guys, compare the changes where you can see the two master, right? But what is the pull request that I have to raise? From which branch to which branch? From login page branch to master branch. Yes or no? Then I have to select from login page branch to master branch. This is you have to make the changes, guys. So what you are doing, right? What Satish is doing, can you please merge the code from the login page to master? He is raising the pull request. He is not merging. He is creating the pull request. So he is going to click on this create pull request and he is writing some message. Login, maybe you have to write politely, hi, maybe Dinesh or hi, maybe test lead, whatever it might be. And he is writing, right? Login page, test class, cases added. Please review the code like that. He has written something here. After that, he has to write the that are not required directly. You can create the pull request. Right? That's it. Now, can you see something called open state? Open state means he has requested to Dinesh. So this code is not available in the matter, only in the login page branch only, but he has raised the pull request. Now, Satish will stop the screen. Now, I'm going to share my screen. Check here. Check here. I'm refreshing my page. Can you see I got one request in the pull request? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes.
Now click on this pull request. And I'm seeing, right, I got, is there any pull request I got? Yes, I got pull request from the Satish user. Oh, 1 minute ago, I got one pull request. And I'm going to click on this, what pull request he has raised. Just I'm going to check it. And what he has done, so he has added login page test case added, and he's asking to review the code. So in order to review this code, so I'm going to clicking on this one. And he has done some changes here. See here. And he has added, right, a login page .java file got added. And he has created package and class and the main method. When I review this code, I can get to know that there is a mistake. So what is the mistake I can see, right? So he has added only a main method, right? He has not added any assertion and all. He has not added any verification. For that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on, okay, something I'm going to do. See, I'm going to click on here and I'm writing it. Hey, Satish, where is the assertion? And I'm writing it and I'm clicking on add a single line command. Along with that, I also found one more bug. And I'm clicking on this particular line and I'm writing it, Satish, this is a print statement. This is a print statement where you develop the application. I'm writing, right, where you develop the application. Just you have written the print statement, right? Like that I have added and I'm adding a single line comment here. And after that, when you're clicking on this one, and there are 3 options for you guys. Either you can send general feedback without approval, or you can, if you are thinking like this is the right code, you can approve it, or politely you can ask Satish to request the changes, because straight away I cannot say, right, rejected. What I can tell, right, hey, can you please, whatever the changes that I have addressed, can you do the changes before merging, right? So I'm writing, right, I Satish, I have sent 2 major changes to be included as part of your code, and then revert this same thing. Over this. So, like that, I will write and send it to Satish. And I'm not going with command, I'm not going with approval, just I am requesting this change. It means that straight I am rejecting. Clicking on submitting. Right? Now see, I can see right changes requested. Let me stop the screen and Sadish will share his screen. And if you see, if you refresh, can you see something called file changed? File change, right? You can clicking on this. And here, whatever the command that I have added, you can Sadish can able to see. Guys, immediately Sadish will get the email also. Right? Sadish will get the email saying that Dinesh requested few things. Like that, he will get the email also. Hey Sadish, that the session I have added. And he can able to see Sadish, this is the print statement where you develop the application. Now what Sadish has to do? Sadish has to correct this code, right? Not in the GitHub. He has to make the changes on his local machine. In his local Eclipse. So what he is going to do? In the login page, he returned all the pieces of code and all. And this is the one changes he has done. One more changes what? The one more changes for a session. Yes, he's going to do whatever the changes that I told, right? He has done. But before doing the changes, Sadish made one mistake. What is that one? Sadish should check, no. Sadish should check whether he is in right branch or not. Maybe in the meantime, Sadish may change the branch also, right? Maybe he is working on some other functionality also. Am I correct or not? Unfortunately, he is not changed the branch, but it may happen, right? Yes or no? Yes or no? Before doing the changes on his local machine, what he has to do? He has to check whether he is in right branch. But anyway, no problem. He is in a right branch, login page.java. So if you check the Git status, what it will say? It is saying, right, one file got modified. Immediately he has to write git add space dot and git commit space -m, and he is writing some message, say correction completed something, and he is pushing the code to the card branch. When it's a card branch, which branch? Login branch. Git push origin login page branch. Now, yes. Now Sadish will show his GitHub and he will refresh this. When you refresh this, can you see? Whatever the code that he modified, you can be able to see it here. Now, once again, he is required to raise the pull request, not required, guys. No need to raise the pull request. So far, are you clear?
Yes.
Now you will stop the screen. I am going to share the screen. I will share the screen. Now I will refresh once again. When I refresh, so I see, right? Let me once again clicking on this login page. Okay, go to this SRC. Go to this login page.java. And can you see? Sadish made some changes, but directly you can go to this pull request also. And you can clicking on this login page test class. And clicking on file changed. And here I can get to know that whatever the question that I have raised, Sadish made all these changes. Now, I'm happy about these changes and all. Everything is good. And as per my point of view, this code is completely working. Now I can clicking on this. And straight away I can go to the approve also, or otherwise. Let me clicking on viewed, and I can clicking on and let me approve this and saying screenshot. Your code correct. Now it is approved. Approved. There are two options, guys. Now, one is either I can merge this login page to the master, or otherwise I can ask Sadish to merge, because I anyway approved, right? So in real time, sometimes Sadish won't have the access to merge into the master. That time he cannot merge. But suppose Sadish, if he is having the access, he can able to merge. Suppose if you go here, suppose here, if I go here and okay, where is that one? That option is okay. I can clicking on login page. I can click on this master. And if I protect this branch, guys, Sadish cannot merge this to the master. Yes or no? Your master branch is not protected. If I protect this branch, what will happen? Sadish cannot merge his login branch to my master. But I'm not going to protect. Maybe I'm giving the privilege to Sadish. He can able to merge. So for that, let me once again go to this login, this, and I can go to the pull request, and I can clicking on this particular file, and I can clicking on this file changed, and let me, it is approved. Please merge your login branch code to master. Like that, I have written some message also. That's it. I can approve this. I can approve this and clicking on submit. I'm not merging. Sadish is going to merge. That's it. So let me stop the screen once again. So now he will check whether did I give the approval. He will check. So you can clicking on this particular file and you can see my comment also. See, come below, great job. Your code is correct. It is approved. Then please merge your local branch to master. I have given, right? Now he will clicking on this merge pull request and clicking on confirm merge. And he will leave some comment also. If you want, he can leave that some comment also. It is merged like that. He will leave some comment and clicking on comment. Where is the code to master? Now comment. Now, can we check whether this code is available in the master or not? Come below. Nothing. Yeah. Now you can go to the master, clicking on code and go to the master. We'll see SRC pages, clicking on that. And can you see login page.java is available here? So everyone clear with this?
Yes.
Any doubts so far?
No.
No. Everyone clear? Satyamurthy, any question?
No, sir. No, sir.
Fine. Now, Sadish will stop the screen. Now I will tell you whatever that we have done, I will explain you now. See, now Sadish raised the pull request and this pull request is available in master now. It means that in a master, you can able to see what code. You can see the base class along with login page you can able to see. In remote also, you can see the login branch and in master you can see base with login. Now, in his local, in his Sadish local, in login branch only, you can see the base class along with the login class. But now tell me guys, I have one question. In Sadish master, in Sadish local master branch, he has only, I'm saying he has only base class. Do you think he is also having the login class? Yes or no? Can you tell me? In Sadish local master branch, he has login code or not? That's the question. Yes or
No, login code, it's there as a
Login branch.
login branch.
It is not available in the master branch. Yes or no?
Yes.
Now tell me, in my maybe Dinesh machine, I have only one branch or two branch. How many branches are available in my local?
One is master
branch.
and one
Yes.
branch is there.
Only master branch is available.
Yes, yes.
Monica, only one master branch is available. In my
Okay.
machine, I don't have a login branch. Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
Yes. In master, which code is available? Base class is available.
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Now, suppose I'm going to work with another functionality, but before working with the new functionality, I want the remote and local should be sync, right? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Now, what should I do for that one? What should I do for that one? I don't have this branch right in my local.
Yeah, you have to pull that code from the remote.
Exactly, super Monica, correct. So what should I do? I have to pull the code from remote to local. How can I pull the code from remote to local? For that,
Git
I have to use git
pull.
pull. I have to use git pull command. I have to use. Yes or no?
Yes.
So let me stop the screen and I will share the screen. Let me open my git bash and I will check my git status or git branch first. When I check here, I can see only a master branch. I don't have login branch. So for that, I will use git pull origin master. Yes or no?
Yes.
Git pull origin master. So when you press enter, now you can open. I will open my Eclipse and right clicking on this and let me refresh this one. Can you see login page class also available?
Yes, available.
Yes. Now, if I click on Git branch, locally I have a master branch only. That's not an issue. Why do I need the login branch? I am not going to work with the login branch because it is for Sadish. It is not for Dinesh. But I need the changes, whatever that done by the Sadish. I can able to see in my local. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Now super. But Sadish has all the code in his local. Sadish local master. Let me check. Let me stop the screen. Sadish will share the screen. Now, he will open his Eclipse and he will open his Git bash also. He will open his Git bash and he is trying to use one. See, he is writing git branch master, git branch master. Already the branch name master already exists. I'm sorry, we have to write checkout, sorry, or switch. You can write the switch also. Git switch. Okay, git checkout master. Now what should I do? What should I do? Let me write, right? Let me go your Eclipse. Let me go to my Eclipse and right clicking on a refresh. Can you see here? There is no login page, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
So what he has to do? He also use the pull command. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Git a pull
Origin
master. Super. Origin master. When you press enter, and now you can able to see Eclipse. He can able to see one minute. Go to your Eclipse. Right click on this project. Close this project. Close. 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 Below. Close project. After refresh. Right clicking on this, open project. Okay. So it is available in the local repository. It is not available in the working copy. Why? Hey, we got the message aborting. Can you see? We got error actually. The following untagged working tree files would be overwritten by bunch. So there is a ignore file. That's the reason. Can you write once again git pull command? Git pull command. Only pull command. Git pull. Press enter. About you are remove them before you merge. So the following untagged file. So okay, what I can do? Okay. So you can rm / bin /dot git ignore. Press enter. Now you can try git pull. Yes, done. Now you can check your Eclipse. Yes, now you can able to see login page dot Java. Sorry, clear guys?
Yes.
So this is how the thing will work in the real time guys. This is the real time process. Suppose if I go with some other branch, say suppose my test lead assigned some task. Consider like my team lead assigned some task. Or otherwise, Sadish, I have assigned some task to Sadish. Now, what he has to do? He has to create another branch. He can create another branch. Suppose the login branch work is completed, the complete login function is developed. Maybe Sadish can delete the login page also because everything is synced right now. Yes or no? Sadish can delete the login page branch also. Okay, I delete. Sadish will write login git branch space -d and he can write the branch name login space press enter. Now the login page branch deleted successfully. Right, in the remote also we have a login page, right? Yes or no? Now can you see git branch? We can see only the master. Are you clear guys? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Suppose in the remote, if you want to delete the, can you show me the browser? And in that in remote, is there any login page branch? Yes, we have a login page branch. Now you want to delete that one. Okay, how you can delete it? So go to this editor, git bash, where you can write git branch space. But before that, I need to write git branch space -r. Press enter. R only R. No, git branch space -r. It will tell you whatever the branches is available in the remote. Can you see? In the remote also we have a origin login page. Origin means remote. In the remote also we have a origin login page. Now if I want to delete this one, I will tell you. Write git push space -d lowercase d origin and the branch name login page. Press enter. That's it. Can you check in browser now? Now see, there is no branches, right? In the browser also you can able to see that branch, no more. Refresh. Now there is no login branch because our work is completed. Now why do I need the feature branch? You can delete it from remote and local. Everyone clear? Quickly confirm.
Yes.
Fine then. So this is the end-to-end process of your branching guys. In the real time also, the same will happen. I hope you are clear with this session. Practically, you guys also can implement. If in the interview, people might ask, that time you have to explain the same process, what I explained. Any question? I will share this recording. If you want, you can see it also. Any question?
No.
Satyamurthy,
No, sir, no.
fine then. We'll see tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.